In this video, I'm going to be showing you how the online ordering and shipping process works for live koi fish ordered from NextDayKoi.com. So this is something pretty cool that many pond hobbyists and fish hobbyists probably didn't even realize existed. If you're in the US, Next Day Koi can ship you live koi fish and goldfish, overnight shipping, one-day shipping, guaranteed to arrive alive. And yeah, it's a pretty cool thing that not a lot of pond hobbyists realize. You would traditionally, go to your local pond supply store or pet store, or maybe even a landscaping supply place to buy your live koi fish. But you can actually order and select them online through Next Day Koi. You can see pictures of the fish you're going to be getting, and you can have them shipped next day and have them guaranteed to arrive alive. So Next Day Koi is an online reseller. They get their fish from Blue Ridge Hatchery here in the United States, and then Hazaria Aquatics, which is based in Israel. Those are their two breeders for the fish that they sell. And you can see here they sell goldfish, they sell koi, and they also sell bundles where you can get a higher quantity of smaller fish for a reasonable price. And what's really cool about their website too is they organize all of their koi very, very well. They categorize them by color, by the specific breed, the Japanese names. There's a lot of organization and filters that you can apply when you're searching for your koi fish. You can filter by size, by price, by color. A lot of different features here that you can use to select the fish that you want. And all of the fish that you're seeing pictured here, these are actual photos of the fish you would be receiving. So you're hand picking the exact individual koi that you want. And the photos themselves are very high resolution too, they're not like pixely or grainy. You're getting a very clear picture of the fish that you're planning on getting. And I briefly mentioned it earlier, all these fish come with a 14-day worry-free guarantee. So not only do they guarantee that these fish will arrive alive, they guarantee them for 2 weeks after the date of arrival. So that's really nice. Compared to some other sellers, I've seen other online sellers of fish that only guarantee them alive for the first day or two. Next Day Koi guarantees them for a full 2 weeks. So I've already gone ahead and picked out what I plan on getting. I've already added it to my cart here. And when you add it to your cart, it's still available for other people to purchase. So you got to go quick enough to make the purchase complete, because until you complete the purchase, other people can buy that individual fish. That did happen to me once when I was browsing here. I added one to my cart and I refreshed my cart and saw that somebody had already gone ahead and fully purchased the fish I was looking at. So just be aware of that. So in my cart here, I have two koi that are around 6 inches in size. One is a very silver metallic color, and the other is one of those Utsuri koi that is a black base with kind of blotches of orangey yellow. And they also got one of their pond packs of 10 baby standard fin koi, 3.5 to 2.5 inches in length. And that was $35. The shipping options are $45 for next day UPS. You can pay $55 to get a little insulated climate control feature too with the packaging. And then for $57 you can get a climate control where the liner is a little bit more environmentally friendly and biodegradable. And because it's pretty much summertime here where I'm located, I'm not worried about cold weather interfering with my shipment. They are shipping from North Carolina, so I'm not too worried about the temperature difference. The forecast for the next couple of days looks fine, so I'm just going to go with the standard $45 option. When you make the order, it will likely take a day for them to put everything together for you, so I made my order at 9:45 a.m. on Monday, and by Tuesday at 2 p.m. the fish were shipped out. And Next Day Koi, along with UPS, can give you guaranteed arrival times. For most people in the United States, it's 10:30 a.m. or sooner. So the fish shipped out on Tuesday at 2 p.m. and they arrived on Wednesday at 9:30 a.m., 1 hour earlier. So the fish only had to be in the box for approximately 19 hours, if I did my math correctly there, 19 and a half. And I'm just going to fast forward here to the actual arrival of the fish at 9:30 a.m. on Wednesday at my doorstep in the Next Day Koi box. And I took no hesitation. I immediately got right into opening that box up so I can get those fish in some new water. They've been sitting in this water for 19 hours. I'd like to get them out of this box as soon as possible and get them into my pond. Next Day Koi has all the acclimation procedures you should follow on their website. But basically what you're going to want to do is just float the bag in the water for 20 to 30 minutes to allow the temperatures to match up a bit before you then lower the bag enough for the fish to actually swim into the pond. And they say do not go ahead and add pond water into the bag with the bag water, because this can cause ammonia spikes which can hurt the fish. Now the bag water can enter the pond, but you don't want to be putting the pond water in with the bag water inside that little tiny bag, because all of that in that little area will cause an ammonia spike. And they say if your fish look stressed, if they're gasping for air or laying down, you can skip the 20 to 30 minutes and add them immediately, because you need to get them out of that bag as soon as possible. But one thing they do stress is that you count all of the fish before you add them into the pond. That way you're sure that you got your full shipment and there's no miscommunication between you and NextDayKoi. If any of your fish should go missing from a predator and you might think that, hey, maybe I didn't actually get that fish in the mail, so make sure you count them beforehand. Now my bag was very nice and secure, there was no leaking at all, and as you can see, these fish are looking very, very good. All very healthy and very active and moving around quite a bit. Nobody's gasping for air or laying on their sides. Everybody's fins look nice and intact. I'm not seeing any signs of sickness at all, any signs of fin damage, and their colors are phenomenal, especially that silver one. That one's definitely my favorite by far. Now this bag is also double lined. There's two bags in here and they're both pretty durable feeling bags. They don't feel like something that would pierce or tear easily. I'm not going to hesitate too much here. I'm going to take this bag out of the box and I'm going to begin the floating period without letting the pond water get into the bag. I'm just going to float these guys in here for 20 minutes to let the temperatures match up a bit. Although I'd suspect the temperatures are probably pretty close because we've had some good weather lately here and my pond has warmed up considerably. But yeah, that's pretty much how the ordering and unboxing process and shipping process works from NextDayKoi.com. I hope I was able to give you guys some more information on how this whole process works and give you guys an alternate way to get some koi fish and maybe handpick some really nice looking ones that you wouldn't be able to get at your local pet store. So if you found this video helpful in any way, hit that like button down below. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button for lots of awesome pond videos just like this. And as always, thank you for watching.